And the referee calls for the bell. Adrienne Diamond, our SoCal Pro Summer Classic winner, going up against Ruby Raze, making a return here at SoCal Pro Wrestling. Been too long since we've seen her. And it looks like Adrienne Diamond, Andy got real close look at Ruby Raze's forearm as she takes that across the face. And another clothesline by Ruby Raze. Definitely who you would call the veteran of the match, taking full control, but Andy with a nice counter there. As Ruby Raze, a little bit of interesting offense, driving Andy's throat into the top rope as Ruby Raze in full control here in the early goings of this match. And Ruby Raze standing on the hair of Adrienne Diamond. Now we've seen Adrienne Diamond become a bit of a fan favorite here in SoCal Pro Wrestling. People have absolutely been seeing her as the diamond she is, but unfortunately, Ruby Raze doesn't care if she's a diamond, if she's quartz, if she's granite. Ruby Raze is absolutely chiseling away at Adrienne Diamond. And Ruby Raze making sure that everybody can see the face of Adrienne Diamond as she plants it into the mat.
I can stop this right now. I can stop this right now. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me.
And Ruby Raze with it looks like a fish hook. So I hear calls from the crowd that that's not sanitary. It's definitely not sanitary, but it's definitely effective. As Ruby Raze knows how to pick apart her opponent. Andy not exactly been able to get any bit of momentum here in the match, but that might change as nobody's home. And a big knife edge chop from Adrienne Diamond, European uppercut. As she calls for Diamond Dreams, big splash in the corner. As it looks like Adrienne Diamond showing signs of life here tonight. And sent into the corner. Signs of life maybe, but Ruby Raze with absolute signs of domination. Taking back control, clothesline after clothesline. As she adjusts Adrienne Diamond into a very inopportune position. And our official breaking up the action in the corner. Once again, keeping everything above the level, above board. And Ruby Raze taking off some of her ring gear and asking the referee to get it. The referee, of course, a gentleman, will absolutely acquiesce to that request, but in doing so turns his back so Ruby Raze can, we'll call it bend the rules a little bit here this evening. But Ruby Raze has to be very careful that she doesn't break them and get herself disqualified. But it looks like the end goal, Ruby Raze counting along with our official to his count of 10, gets up to 5. Ruby Raze, basement dropkick sending Adrienne Diamond crashing to the floor. Once again, SoCal Pro Wrestling, here we don't have mats. That is exposed floor. There is no give to that floor whatsoever. There is no padding, no protection. And Adrienne Diamond just fell that 4 feet. Well, 3 feet to the floor. Landing spine first as Ruby Raze. Unfortunate, that is a noogie, ladies and gentlemen. As she gets Adrienne Diamond into an inopportune position, Adrienne Diamond's definitely gonna have to start fighting back. As that big chop. You can see the shock of pain on Adrienne Diamond's face. As another forearm. And it sounds like Ruby Raze is counting for one more time. Bracing up against that steel post. Adrienne Diamond taking advantage of that. Ruby Raze missed the chop, hit the post instead, and has thus provided an opening that Adrienne Diamond is all too eager to capitalize on. Targeting that arm of Ruby Raze, and that's the opening that you're looking for when you've got an opponent who is that much more experienced than you, has that much more knowledge and know-how like Ruby Raze does. You have to take any opening you can, any little bit of slip in the defense. And it does look like that has happened here for Ruby Raze as she went to go for the forearm and actually looks like she's injured that arm. I wonder if that's going to put a pause in her offense. Well, I might be eating those words as it doesn't look like there's any sort of pause in the offense at all. Ruby Raze definitely looks like her arm is not 100%, but calling for the shot and a huge lifting knee to the face of Adrienne Diamond. And Adrienne Diamond once again capitalizing. It looks like Ruby Raze might be underestimating her opponent just a little bit. As Adrienne Diamond, very creative, looking for defeat and hitting the shoulder of Ruby Raze. Ruby Raze looks like she might be getting a little bit frustrated that Adrienne Diamond has provided this much of a challenge, as that big sling blade by Adrienne Diamond sends Ruby Raze down. And it looks like Adrienne Diamond, that diamond's getting polished off. And that head of steam is following Adrienne Diamond as she calls her Diamond Dreams yet again. Big hip attack into the corner. Adrienne calling for one more time. Another big hip attack in the corner. And Ruby Raze, I don't know if it's doing damage or just frustrating her, but Adrienne Diamond's calling for it one more time. And a third hip attack, definitely angering Ruby Raze as she takes a big clothesline to the back.